All right, hello, and welcome to Crit Cash. I'm Michael.
And I'm Skylar.
And
from Not the Couch.
In the vast universe far away, there is a peaceful nation consisting of 7 planets orbiting around an artificial sun. This just dives right into the intro, so we're gonna have to. Oh, I need to set the timer.
Right into this music too.
Their peace, however, is about to be shattered. Animals, plants, and products of the factories begin to attack people.
Oh, wow, that was not exactly...
Right? The nation becomes lost in chaos without knowing why. Conference of
Michael, what is this game?
7 planets request the space police to solve the matter because fucking rabbits got out of the pet mart. A capable commander with the codename of Gun-Nac is summoned. His mission is to investigate the 8 areas and restore peace to the nation.
I don't even know where to begin with this.
Rumor has it that there is a powerful invader in one of the 8 areas
firing something into that rabbit.
They're trying to fucking Godzilla the rabbit.
Yeah. Sorry to speak over, but Jesus.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so this is Gun-Nac. It's a shooter for the NES. I picked this. So these are, we're on our Let's Try videos, right? And we're actually it's because Skylar and I got hit in sequence with him being sick and then me being sick. We haven't had a chance to get together to film stuff. So in order to make this more convenient, we're actually like remotely recording right now. So we're not on the couch, unfortunately. So I'm sorry to everybody that we're not on the couch. I know that really affects. Sham. Yeah, the whole thing is a lie. I know that really affects how people think about stuff. But so Gun-Nac is a shooter. It's just a bizarre shooter. It's like I wanted to like play this.
Don't say.
Right. So there's a little shop between this is a great example of design that didn't necessarily match. They have this shop screen that happens between every stage and you can buy stuff. We have $0. In fairness, they do just give us our first 4 bombs for free because we don't have any money.
Oh, this is all ammunition. I thought this was like lipstick or something, but now I've noticed the bomb in the window since you've said that.
I mean, there's definitely a bomb in the window, but there's something else. Maybe I mean, it's shaped like ammo, but it also looks like it's shaped like it might take a couple D batteries. Kind of weird to shape it like a bullet, but whatever. So we collect several bombs of the same type. The effect of each bomb is enhanced, but we can't carry any more than 20 bombs. Cool. So we just go straight into it.
Oh, it's a shoot. Okay.
It is a shoot 'em up. Yeah. And so, you're given kind of an example of all these different weapon types right up front. We've got like 1, 2, and 3. Personally, I really like 3 because it does the homing boomerang, but I missed that one. So we got the lasers. The number 4 is like a flamethrower that I don't really like all that much.
This is one of those games where you have to keep an eye on your own ship more than you're actually paying attention to what you're shooting.
Yeah, well, to a degree. Like, I never... so these letters are also different bomb types. So, like... now
the letters of the alphabet.
Well, now an interesting thing with the bomb types...
there's a face in that crater.
Right? There's a lot of faces in these craters when we blow them up. Like, I don't know if these are dudes that we're saving... I don't know if...
Can you rewind for... Never mind. I was about to ask, like, it opened up with us having to fight, like, giant rabbits, and now you're just flying through the sky shooting rocks. And then right before I said that, rabbit showed up. So, really almost ate my words on that one.
Carrot ships?
Carrots. Yeah.
The implications of this alien invasion are just absolutely fucking wild, right? Like... Not only... Okay, we're going to dodge the one. Not only is there just an alien invasion, but, like, it's an alien invasion either from a land of animal-based things or somebody just chose to build all of their weapons of war. And we have stuff in the real-world military. We name things after, like... There are guns named after, like... predatory cats. There's like cougars and pumas and tigers and whatever. There's
There's
lions.
like a barracuda missile.
Yeah, there's a
or
rhino.
something.
You know, like things that are big and dangerous. So the implication to me is that whatever these aliens are, the scary shit on their planet are rabbits. like fucking Bugs Bunny is a war criminal to them.
I mean, we all saw the opening. That rabbit was a kite. So, yeah. By the way, I just want to, just for context, Michael told me, he's like, so, okay, I got a series of games picked out. I was like, oh, what? He's like, well, I kind of want them to be a surprise. So, we'll just get into it. And that is, so this is the introduction I got into this wildness.
Oh yeah. I brought him in entirely. Like let's lead with cyber rabbits. Let's lead with murder bunnies.
Yeah. Well, I get what you're saying though, with like the theming compared to the gameplay itself, like two completely different things.
Well, and so I like shoot 'em up gameplay. You know, you made a good point earlier talking about how, like, you know, these things are built a lot of times around, like, see, I wasn't actually watching and I got hit by the rock there. And now I just got hit by
Yeah, I was about to say. And
yeah. And this is actually a really bad spot to lose your weapons.
Yeah, you don't say. Whoa.
So
One of those ships is just like a smiley face guy.
Yeah. There's kind of an interesting split, like where I think in a shoot 'em up you can and can't pay attention to your ship. Now, like, you always need to be aware, like, the more chaotic a screen gets, I would say, of where everything is coming from. Like, you know, as soon as you get comfortable with taking care of everything in front of you, they very frequently will start sending stuff behind you. So it's kind of like a weird Saturday night. Yes, boomerangs. Give me the boomerangs. Yes. But as you kind of power up in these types of games, a lot of times you, at least from my experience, and I am certainly not like, there are deeply extreme shoot 'em ups. Oh, here's a boss. I love how the homing doesn't know what to do because it detects the enemy, but the hitbox isn't available yet. So the boomerangs were just kind of like zipping back and forth on it until it was hittable.
It's the Rabinator 4000.
Yeah.
It fires carrot missiles.
Hey, what's up, Jack? Yeah.
Okay, so real quick too, because you're in a jet, and I'm looking at these little bunnies jumping out. Those aren't just bunnies; they're like bunny mechs.
Yeah, they're robo bunnies.
So is there a?
This bunny has been robo fucking somewhere. Like,
yeah,
like he is having robot bunny babies at the rate of real bunny babies. So, or no, I guess she is having robot bunny babies at the rate. So somewhere there is a Mr. Robot Bunny.
Yeah, very happy robot bunny.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure like how happy he is.
I don't know the like relationship between bunnies and their young, but have you ever seen a baby bunny?
Look at that poor little X's in its eyes.
This is a great time for me to talk about how cute baby bunnies are.
I love the implication that, like, not because a robot bunny is a constructed thing, right? So somebody built death eyes in the anticipation that thing would get destroyed.
This is right back to like the Mega Man X robots.
Yeah, like who did this? Okay, I want to dodge that. So yeah. So one of the things I was just like to finish that thought off about like the shoot 'em up stuff is like a lot of times in these games, once you get built up enough, the real key is often like you start kind of, for me at least, I zoom my focus out because if I know my weapons are taking care of stuff within a certain range, then the range of my attention has to back off. And it actually sometimes becomes about avoiding different weapons. Like, I don't want some of these other weapon types. Like, I don't want the flamethrower. I don't in this area. Like, I also really like homing and I like spread because, oh God, I got hit by something. You also get the little like wing. Fuck. You also get the little like wings that effectively like give you like a second hit. They're kind of like a Mario 1-up. Part of the reason I wanted to like play this game is because not only is it like kind of weird, like we're fighting candles, and like I don't know if you noticed those like weird ammo crates that were like one of the things that were attacking us were either ammo crates or lighters or something. Fuck. God, these get so hard when you lose your weapons.
What looks like maybe a Dyson vacuum?
Yeah. Come on, little blue guy. Oh, okay, well, that's better than nothing.
Is it specifically the little blue guys that give power-ups?
There are lots of things that give power-ups. Yeah, that's the ammo crate right there. I'm actually kind of shocked that Nintendo let that... Ooh, yes, there we go. I'm kind of shocked that Nintendo censorship didn't catch those ammo crates. Because, like... They were real. Well, they were real weird about everything. Like a lot of like we've talked about this before, but a lot of like religious symbols in particular would get cut off. Like Castlevania has a lot of things like crosses or whatever either changed or reduced. I mean, the whole reason in the original Castlevania the boomerang was a cross was because they weren't allowed to reference it as a cross. Which it's clearly not a boomerang, it's a fucking cross. But so yeah, a lot of that sort of symbolism, like pretty much religion and sex stuff were removed. Violence sometimes was. Cursing was definitely removed because there were a lot of NES and Super NES games that had cursing in their original forms that it was taken out. Like actually, I think the first time I saw the word damn in a game was the ending of one of the Mega Man X's. He had like, I think it's either Mega Man X or whoever he just like murdered says damn.
Coming from them being a toy company, I could see that quite a bit because like I almost think about it from like a juvenile sense, right? Like you're in 5th grade and somebody says damn and everybody goes, you know.
Oh yeah, I remember the first time like I was a little kid and it was like I first started experimenting with cursing and it was like somebody, like some galactic mind is gonna know that I said a swear, and then I got braver and braver about it, and now I just do it in public on the internet, you know.
Earlier, by the way, you were talking about like zooming out your scope.
Yeah.
It does remind me a lot of like playing DDR or some sort of like rhythm game or something. There
100%.
comes a point where like you're not really looking at what you're about to hit. You're looking like 3 pedals ahead, basically, because you get into the like the third eye opens and you have to intake more information.
Yeah, well, and there's definitely like a rhythm aspect to a game like this where like a lot of times when I'm getting hit by stuff, it's you know, it's because I'm distracted via something I'm saying, or you know, sometimes like the downside to something like this boomerang ability or whatever is that
it's a lot of screen.
Yeah, it takes up screen real estate, and it's easy to like miss stuff in the middle of my own crap, especially like, you know, as more crap shows up on the screen, you get more sprite flicker, like right now.
Mm-hmm. It's actually why I always like the. Is that your thing?
Yes, that was
okay.
I threw a bomb. One of the tricks with the bombs are when you use them, your weapon reverts to its original state. So you have to be real careful about your bomb usage, because like if you rely on your weapons spread to keep yourself alive, then if that bomb isn't actually, if the bomb type you have isn't suited for what's fucking you on the screen, you're in trouble, because like that little single shot blast won't cut it. So you have to. I don't actually like to use bombs a lot in games, depending on the game. Some of them I find that they're. Oh, look at this guy!
What? Wow, I could barely, because there's so much flicker going on.
Yeah, it's this guy is actually kind of tough to like dodge some of his like shower projectiles, because This is why I love homing shit.
Yeah. Well, the interesting part, because like, I've played some of these, but more on like cabinets and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like the old 1941 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They had more verticality to them, like
you had the longer
taller
screen.
Yeah. You know what? I always hit that damn mic when we're on the couch, and right now, because I was gesturing with my hands, I just hit the damn mic.
But yeah, you're right. So like the arcade cabinets, they gave you a larger vertical window. Like the screen itself was vertical and was extended, which, man, I am trying to remember back to kind of like the old school ones, like your Galagas and your Galaxians, and I cannot remember. Oh man, here's a great example of like the mechanics kind of like you could potentially get fucked by the way that these boomerangs work here, because like if you have a limit to the number of projectiles that can be on screen, oh my god.
Oh, because they keep swirling around.
Yeah, they're swirling around the fish before they come up, so you could potentially get in trouble.
Yeah.
But so go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say to the ones with like the taller screens, because I definitely see where your homing stuff is, like, especially with some of those bosses, like, that's way better. But I was thinking about, like, I always preferred the, like, spread shots.
Yes.
But I was thinking, you know, I probably had twice the screen in length that I was dealing with stuff spawning out of when I was playing those.
Well, I like spread shots quite a bit, too. The trade-off for spread shots is that they tend to be weaker. And you see this in, like, not just shoot 'em ups. You also see it in stuff like Contras and whatever.
Sure.
They tend to either be weaker or have a shorter range. Now, in shoot 'em ups like this, we're like, ooh, see, here's a great example of where, like, losing the...
You can't shoot anymore?
Well, so when I lost the wing upgrade because I got hit once,
hello, mermaid.
Fucking Ariel, go, stop it. Like,
yeah.
Go back
Boy,
to your
that
fucking...
animal uprising.
I just blew her fucking arm off. Like, Ariel, go back to Sebastian and Flounder and your weird fucking overbearing father. Go sell your voice to a strange squid woman.
There's a show I'm watching right now that
it's bombs.
It's like D&D, but all fairy tales.
Yeah.
And they recently like rescued Ariel, and there was this whole point of like, are we killing your dad? Are we killing your dad? Yes, no. Get fucked, fish. Oh damn it! I peeked the mic.
You're good.
Well, I have it so right front and center here now. So
yeah.
I can't help but notice when I do it. I've got to get a pop card. So yeah, excuse me if I'm a little pappy.
You're always a little poppy. It's fine
for a few episodes, but we'll work on the setup over time.
Okay, wait. When did I change bomb types? God damn.
I don't know, but that one is doing work.
I kind of like the water one better because it's a wider spread. But to the spread shot point, I like spread shots. But I find that depending on the design of the game, they are often weaker, so their usefulness kind of depends on the enemy balance, right? Like,
yeah.
Man, I have so many bombs. Like, fuck these fish.
Oh, is that 14 bombs?
Yes, I have not used any bombs until this stage, so...
So are we just beating this game, or...? I
don't know. Like, I've never actually beaten it, but So there are lots of like super difficult bullet hell shooters.
Oh yeah.
You know, there are the games that get to the point where it's like you can turn on the single hitbox pixel, and a lot of times what's interesting about those games is they move they'll actually move more slowly, because the whole point is kind of the navigation through the maze of bullets. And so like you can turn on that hit. Oh fuck! You can turn on that single point hitbox.
What do you mean by that? Because I guess I'm not familiar.
Well, so okay. Anytime, like every game has a collider that tells you that you've touched an enemy, right? So the size of your hitbox and the size of the enemy's hitboxes determine like where you take damage. For a lot of like deep bullet hell shoot 'em ups, the hitbox is a pixel on your ship. So even though your ship has a full graphic, oh god.
Oh no. The Kraken.
Oh no, he's coming to hentai me. Don't hentai me, bro.
Don't hentai me, bro.
So
no, Poseidon said I have to.
Poseidon said you were in need of a good suckling.
Give me a good suckling.
I don't want those tentacles. No. But
They
so,
just come straight up too. They're just looking for you.
Oh yeah, they're like, where's your missile port? So
provide your exhaust.
Awesome. But so, okay, I swear to God, just like every time I can finish a thought. I promise I can finish a thought. So that single pixel, you know, that's going to be the thing that makes you take damage. So for the extreme bullet hells, where there are like hundreds of bullets on the screen, sometimes moving slowly, sometimes moving in weird waves, they will let you turn on the pixel view so that you can see.
You have a butt gun.
Yeah.
They let you turn on the pixel view so you can see the hitbox.
So you can see that pixel, and you can guide the pixel through the wave. So it almost becomes kind of like a tense maze game where you're trying to avoid or use other mechanics to navigate the bullets. Like sometimes there are games that let you get rid of the bullets or certain types of bullets. Like sometimes bombs will clear a screen.
Yeah.
So the most extreme forms of that, like that whole zooming out mentally and seeing the full picture, is really what matters. So I have a question for you, because we're at about 22 minutes actually into this episode. Like would you like?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we've filmed an episode. Would you like to keep seeing what kind of weird shit is in this?
Let's do another one of these.
All right, cool.
Because I'm down.
Yeah, like I'm digging this game. Like I like shoot 'em ups. I think it's cool. So next time on Crit Couch, we'll see what other things trying to get into our exhaust port.
Yeah, I was just enjoying watching that so much. I'm pretty sure I said all of like 36 words that entire episode. I was just like, oh, Michael's got it.
No, you're good. Next time on Crit Couch.